I'm going to talk about Walt Disney Studios, and it's kind of a mess of a park. As we all know that they want to bring changes to it to make it a day park, because it's not really one now if you don't do all the shows. It's just for a few hours. And I was like, what would I do with Walt Disney Studios? What would I make of it? So the biggest problem with this park is that the theming is not where it has to be or where it should be. Now it's like kind of a mismatch of everything, and it's just not well themed overall. So that's the biggest problem with it. It needs a better theming, a better overall theming. It needs to flow in more. So what I would love to do first of all is rebuild or restart over on the entrance and the exit. It's now a big building where you have one side shops, one side a quick service restaurant. I would probably keep the shop or like rebuild a shop so that shop kind of stays, but it wouldn't take the space up, and you could just have like a nice open entrance into the park. I would like this park to be in like three concepts: is Pixar, Marvel, and shows. As we have like Mickey and a Magician there, I would love to have like the classic shows still there. We have like Disney Junior Live. Those shows I would just love to keep there, as like we don't have Disney Junior anywhere else for the kids. And I've also written down that I would love to have, in place of Marvel, Star Wars there, but it just doesn't seem right, as Star Tours got upgraded in like a whole new area in Discoveryland. It just doesn't seem right to put it into studios as well, so we could better move Star Wars stuff to Discoveryland, if you know what I mean, but that's like a whole different video. That's why I went with Marvel. So first of all, the shows. As I just mentioned, in the Animagic Theatre, we have a classic Mickey show. Are you laughing at my words? We have a classic Mickey show, where it's Mickey and the Magician. It's just such a good show, and I would just keep like the classic Mickey Mouse shows in there. Then you have the Disney Junior Live on Stage show, what I would also keep for the kids. And then Stitch Live, I put question marks because I don't know, maybe we could do something better with it. But on the other side, I don't really know what it is because I've never done it, so I put question marks. I don't know. And there's other shows, but this I will discuss in more detail, because I split up the park in a Pixar part and in a Marvel part. So first of all, we will have the magic carpet, what is kind of a knockoff Dumbo, and we also have that, like we have Dumbo, we have Orbitron, and then we have the flying carpets. I don't know why that's needed, so I would just get rid of that, and I would build a Monsters Inc. attraction, as that is close to the Monsters Inc. photo opportunity, and where you could like meet Mike now. Sorry, Mike, not where you can meet Sully now and then. I would just make that like a Monsters Inc. area, team it that way, and put a ride down there. I thought maybe like a family, like a ride that you can do with the whole family, so in place of the flying carpets, put more of like an octopus kind of ride, if you know what I mean. The ones that rotate on themselves, but also around, they go up and down. But then in place of course like octopus and like sea things, I would make the vehicles would be monsters out of the movies. Then we go to Crush's Coaster. Of course I will keep that. It's a great ride. It is intense for some family members, so it's not a ride every family member can do. That's what I would like to have, another Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, whatever in that theme ride. And I thought we could do that by remove the Cars Quarter Race Rallies, or something like that it's called. It's just not popular as far as I know. It's a bit a shame to the Cars movies for me, that attraction. So I will talk about it later. We will put Cars somewhere else, but I would take this away and put something down like a submarine simulator thing, where you go, it looks, for the kids at least, that you're under in the sea, in the ocean, and maybe you can do something interactive with Dory and Nemo, or one of the two. I think that would be a cool ride for family, and especially for kids. Then we go over to the Art of Animation. I love this one, but I think it needs an update, and we could update it by bringing Pixar to the mix here. There's a lot of space in there that you could use, like you have first all these things that shows you animation things and fun stuff to do, we could just easily upgrade that to Pixar, how they start, like their Pixar characters and how they do it, and then you go into a thing where they tell you all about like how the animation started. They can do exactly the same with Pixar, and at the end you have even a bigger space where you can hold meet and greets, where you can hold drawing classes, like drawing Pixar figures, characters, and all this fun stuff. You can like take classes there and learn things Pixar, because I would just update this to more recent stuff. Then we go over to Ratatouille. I wouldn't change anything about that. It's a great themed area, it has a great themed shop, great themed restaurant, great ride. The only thing I would kind of change, but I believe they've done that now, is putting like a outside area where you can just drink and grab a snack in place of just the expensive table service. That is something that I would add if they've not added it yet, because I think I've seen that you can like drink there now, but like drinks plus snacks would be ideal there. And then we go over to Toy Story Land. Toy Story Land is already existing with some rides as the racer of the RC racer, I don't know it's like the exact name, Slinky Dog. It's like one of these things that goes around fast. And then you have the parachute drop, so it just drops you, and that is kind of it. The theming is well in that area, but what I miss there is a meet and greet location where you can meet Buzz, Jessie, Woody. Now you can meet them in the main park and in studios, but it's like a very basic meet and greet. I would love to see like a totally Toy Story meet and greet area there. I would love to see Pizza Planet there as a quick service. I know we have had Pizza Planet in Disneyland Paris and it was buffet, it was not really that great, but if you team it well, Pizza Planet can look amazing, and especially for quick service it would be great. Like if you just see you have pizza, pastas, all this kind of things, you could have an amazing Pizza Planet. Also, what I really want to see as a ride in there is Toy Story Mania. I know it's not original because it exists in other parks, but it's just such a good ride that I think we really miss that in our Toy Story Land. So I would definitely want to bring that to Disneyland Paris. Then I put the current meet and greet location down because it's before Toy Story Land. I think it's in between Cruises Coaster, Ratatouille and Toy Story Land. There's like a meet and greet area where you can meet sometimes Minnie, Mickey, Buzz, Woody, Jessie. It's like all of them. I would change that around as well. I would make it more themed, and I would make all an Inside Out meeting there where you can meet all chapters of Inside Out movie, or Ratatouille meet and greet as it leads up to the Ratatouille area, so you could like meet the rats of Ratatouille there. We have the Motors action show. I think it's already like, it used to be Herbie, and I think they went to Lightning McQueen in that show, but it used to be like only one scene with like Lightning McQueen / Herbie, so I kind of want to see more Cars characters in this show, so it's more Pixar Cars related. Then we're gonna talk about some that I'm not sure if it is, but that it looks like it could be an expansion area. It is behind Toy Story Land and behind Ratatouille. There's some space left, quite some space left, and what I would do with that is I would put a Cars Land there, themed after Cars, having a race type of family ride there, like Radiator Springs, something like that. Somewhere where you can meet Lightning McQueen, and we could also use this space if needed for the Toy Story expansion, as I said, with like Pizza Planet, Toy Story Mania. Depends of how much we need for that. Now it's time for my Marvel part of the park. We have Cinemagic. This is already closed. It's becoming a Marvel show. It's announced by Disneyland Paris itself. I don't know what it's going to be, so I can't change it or want to change it yet. So we just leave it for what it is. I would like to update or remove and redesign the studio tram tour behind the scenes magic, or something like that it's called. I would like to have the same concept as you're like in a tram and you're touring around like different scenes of movies, but I would love them to be Marvel, like Marvel scenes, and they can still explain how they did it in that little tram thing, just an update or like remodeling it after Marvel scenes. Then we go over to the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. As much as I like it and love it how it is now, how much I wanted to stay at the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror and not want it to change at all. If I have to be honest, if we're gonna change this park to fit in and to make the theming of this park complete, we have to go with the Marvel overlay and retheme it to Guardians of the Galaxy. Apparently it's very good, it's maybe even better than the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. I don't dare to say that, but some people have said it, that have done it in California, so they might be right. I don't know, but I will be okay with the makeover just for the concept of the park. Otherwise not at all. Then we have Café de Cascadeuse, I can't really pronounce that name. I like the theming of it already, I like how it looks, I like the menu, it's quick service. I just would put some Marvel theming to it. I don't know what, depends what is like close to it, but I would just, I don't know, just put some superhero stuff in there, retheme it a bit Marvel, and then it fits in. Then we have the Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. This is another one that I would love to stay its classic form, but again it wouldn't suit that to be where it is, as it will be all Marvel around it, and this will just be Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith. So for the sake of the theming of the park, we can make a superhero roller coaster of this. I first thought of Spider-Man, as the Spider-Man meet and greet is close to it, but as Spider-Man might be a bit less original, I don't know really. The Iron Man one would be a good idea as well, but I believe they're doing this over in another Disney park, so kind of depends. I think Iron Man maybe has like better opportunities to make a cool coaster of it. On the other side, Spider-Man is more known in general and would fit that area if we make it like a whole Spider-Man area. Then we have Disney Blockbuster Cafe. This is next to the Spider-Man meet and greet, and I just think the theming of the building of the Spider-Man meet and greet and of the surrounding of it is just not great. It would be amazing if you could theme it Spider-Man all together there and like make it more like New York feeling. So the same with that Blockbuster Cafe, just make it like a New York kind of cafe, something that would fit into a Spider-Man movie, and just get your food, like your cafe food there, snacks and drinks. Then we have Restaurant des Stars, very original. I called it Restaurants des Heroes, whatever it is in French. This is a buffet diner now. I would keep it like that, but I would change it to a Marvel character buffet experience, so you can meet the Marvel characters there when you eat there, kind of. So it's gonna up in price probably if that happens, but I think that is a nice thing to add to the area there. So also I've thought about this, and we have like table service options in this park, quick service options, just like snack options, and then a buffet options with characters. We don't have a normal buffet option, but that doesn't really need to be there. Then remove Armageddon special effects, blah blah blah, what the name is, because it's French and it's hard to pronounce. I would just get rid of this and put a pendulum kind of right there, what is something that swings around. You can make it swing all the way around, but I wouldn't do that personally for Disney, because there's going to be more kids daring to do it when it doesn't go all the way around. So I would just like make it go halfway up, and I would base it on Thor probably, because that would be the best theming for it. The expansion that could be happening is behind the Motor Action Rock and Roller Coaster. What I would like to see there is a family dark ride that is like based on the Avengers, or both maybe, but I don't think there's space for it, or a rapid ride that is based after the heroes that have to do something with water, or something that is another form of water like ice. I put down Namor, Hydro-Man, Iceman, Storm. These heroes would fit to be like shown in this ride. Then we're almost at the end of this video. This is just like general stuff I would like to bring to the park. I would love to bring a parade back to this park, because it needs a parade. It always has had a parade, but it's been gone for the last few years, and it just doesn't feel the same anymore, in my opinion. So I would bring a parade back, and this parade would be exclusive Marvel superheroes, Pixar characters, and Disney Junior characters. And then I would also like a show that's outside, on an outside stage where like Star Wars Galaxy Celebration is going on right now or something, we can do it there. Or like in some general like space of the park, I would love to have like an outside show like we have in the front of the castle in the Disney park, and it would be cool to have like a dance party with Pixar characters or something like that. And this is what I would do and change to the Walt Disney Studios. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye!